guys have 3 All-Stars, obviously, but what's the key of getting 33 assists?
I think we just got a great offense where we emphasize, ball movement, body movement, and making a right play, and trying to find a great shot every time down. It doesn't happen every time down, but we try to focus on that as much as possible. And tonight we seen something working in our movement game, and our Princeton offense is what we like to call it, and we was able to get going.
You prefer a night where you get like a 40 on 25 shots, or a night like tonight where you get 28 on 13 shots?
I love both. But tonight was more so, I was telling myself, when Steph gets it going and start the game, I still got to be aggressive, but in a different way. I pick and choose my spots. I was even more strategic with picking and choosing where I want to shoot. And when Steph was going off like that, it allows me to kind of play that type of game. And it's fun when you're playing a mental game like that. And it's a little bit more of a challenge doing that than just chucking up shots and trying to get to 40. But both ways are pretty fun to play.
Is this a game that would get y'all going like tonight? Get the team going, getting back in the right direction?
I hope so. I mean, this is a young team. This is the team that still trying to figure out who they are, still trying to figure out the lineups that they play over there. So I knew it was one of those games you just try to focus on you, focus on defense and offense, what you want to do out there. We plan for something big. Trying to play until late June, so we try to build habits now. And it's definitely a team that we're going to have to, we had to lock in on. They play fast and they play, kind of wild and free. And it's a great test for us, a different test.
How does it help you to play on the road with so many Warriors jerseys and fans?
Well, it's not the first time. I mean, we've been on the road where it's felt like a home game before, and we've been on the road where, everybody is going as soon as the game starts. So I think just having that experience and playing in different arenas and get you prepared for anything. And regular season games, it's no different. I think the playoffs is when it ramps up. So, but everybody has each other's back, especially on the road.
First win on the road trip, big first quarter from Steph. Did he kind of set the tone and set the pace for you guys tonight?
I think, yeah. I mean, I think with Steph, our offense is so free flowing, and if it's Steph getting 18 points in the first quarter, or Clay or myself, it starts off with the passing the basketball. And so I think obviously Steph scored the points, but we all had a hand in setting screens, throwing the ball to him, getting out his way, so he can be aggressive. And he's just all otherworldly when he makes those type of shots, and definitely got us going tonight.
Kevin, you've been through a real rebuilding process early in your career. What advice would you give the Hawks after seeing them tonight?
Play every game to win. Play in OKC when we started off 3-29. We were just playing for each other at that point. I wanted to see Russ do well. I wanted to see Serge do well. Well, Serge wasn't on the team. But me and Russ and Jeff Green were the young guys who they were building around, and I just wanted to see them do well. And I think we got lost in the game no matter what our record was every night. And that's what got us better. And I see those young guys playing extremely hard every single night. And the win's gonna come some nights, and most nights they probably won't. But you're still building up your habits. You're still developing your game as a young player, and you can see it, as the season goes on with these guys.
What do you like about the unit you started with tonight, Looney and Iguodala, you three?
Just small, versatile unit that can play, that can switch on defense and play really fast on the offensive side of the ball. So we'll see how that works going forward, and hopefully it's successful for us.
Kevin, it looks like in general on tonight that Kavan was in the right place in the right time in terms of getting buckets and rebounds. How does he go about putting himself in that position?
I think Loon is best at that 5 when he doesn't. Usually when he plays the 4, there's another 5 that are doing all the things that Loon loves to do out there, which is set screens. We play through him and impose on the top of the key. When he's sitting on the wing and we drive and somebody, Loon's man helping, we kick it to him, and now he's running plays and initiating offense that way for us. Him being the only traditional big, I guess, out there, allow him to be able to just kind of do everything from that position on both sides of the ball.
KD, you guys held the Hawks to 19% from beyond the arc. Can you talk about the perimeter defense and how you guys were able to take that out of the Hawks game plan?
I mean, they also missed a few But we know they want to play fast. They want to get up shots. I thought we did a great job on Torian. He's kind of a wild card for him because he can go off and score, 25 points and make it a game. And he did that when we played those guys a couple weeks ago in Oracle. And I thought tonight we did a good job of closing out on him and not giving him just those stare-down shots that he got, a couple weeks ago. And I think he's the key to their offense. If they want to win games, he's the key.
Great, thank you. Appreciate that.